nobody does it quite like me. Yo, 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 yo. Check 1, 2. Nice. What's up, everyone? How's your guys' Tuesday going? What's up, Hottie? What's up, Delansky, Art Nerd, Cindy, Junie? Got the usual suspects. Damn. I hope you guys can't hear that. Somebody's, I think, using a leaf blower outside or something. But, hello. Thanks for joining me today. They had to start as soon as I started my stream, huh? That's interesting. Maybe they know. They wanted to mess with me. Sample of a leaf blower. I could. Actually, I could go out there with my iPhone and record it. How are you guys doing? They know too much. I don't know what we're writing today. I was just messing around with the guitar a little bit. Just some random guitar tones. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We shall see. Damn, you guys really can't hear that? That's that's so loud for me. Jesus. How's it going, Nession? What's up, Cindy? Okay, I have to check my camera because I think they're literally in front of my house right this very minute. Oh, I think it's the city. I don't know what they're doing, but yeah, that might not just be a leaf blower. They might be doing some construction or something. What's up, Quentin? How's it going? Cindy, do you have a question for me? How's the is the mic level okay? Still getting used to this new setup. I'm making a presentation about you. Which of your songs did you advise to introduce you? Wow, that's pretty awesome. It's flattering. I don't know. What song comes to mind for you? Be hard for me to choose. I feel like for a presentation, is it like an academic, like a school related thing? Because in that case, it can just be whatever song of mine you like the most. I want to begin with a Lotus, to be honest. Yeah, I could see that making sense. Don't you chromatically? Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like Don't You is my most streamed song, so that's the maybe the most accessible one. Wisdom could be cool too, yeah. I was wondering where that came from. What a banger. I remember hearing that when I was a very young teenager. I thought it was such an awesome riff. Is that, I think that's Cream, right? Smoke on the Water? Let's see if we can get kind of like a funkier tone with this. This is more like rock, more of a rock tone, I feel like. Let's see. Nobody realized that was Davey 504. Yeah, Davey 504 wrote that. Hey, what's up, Caden Daniels? How's it going? Let's keep scrolling through these, see if there's anything else. Let's keep looking. Not very funky, but I do like the tone. See if we can maybe mess with some of these effects a little bit. There's some... Actually, hold up. Let's get the delay going. I love this thing. I still can't believe this plugin is free. Next album will be rock or metal? Right. That delay is cool. Maybe we could try to lock it into a time. Start with some of those muted little syncopated hits. Those are cool. Let's see. Maybe a little bit of reverb. Maybe we could send this to sidechain, low latency sidechain. Oh, my bad, y'all. This is a weird thing that's been happening with my OBS. I think I have to set the screen recording to include. For some reason, it doesn't like when I try to hide OBS. There we go. Kind of cool. Let's just try to use those chords. Man, I have no idea what's happening outside, but there's some like a major street construction going on. I hope you guys aren't being too bothered by that noise. God, what is happening out there? Oh, it might be... they might be trying to collect the leaves. But yeah. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this from my phone, but that is right outside of my home at the moment. I'm trying to make this peaceful taiko-ish vibe. They're out there collecting leaves. I have this, there's a particular sound I want to load that I think would work really well here. It's like this fifth, this thing. What key are we in? Offbeat hi-hats going here. I don't mind those kind of fifths. Let's just quantize it a little bit. Oh wait. I don't know why that note was there. Why don't we load another instance so we can jam on the guitar a little bit? Maybe we can get... Yo, you got a question, Esyon? How's it going? Dumb idea. Take a photo of my bass guitar, turn it into a Krita brush, make a pinning with that. Martin, I need your help as someone who knows music theory. What, is this a song you're working on? My student is working on a track with someone. We're beefing over something. What are you beefing over? Awesome, I'll check it out in just a moment. just kind of exploring some stuff in the guitar here. Something cool there. Hold on, let me record this. Okay, that's kind of a fun little idea. 10-minute jam to work on study 2, something like that. All right. I was searching for something. I feel like that delay-based thing is kind of cool. It's catching my attention. All right, hold on. Okay. All right, Asian, let's take a look at what you're talking about here. I'm going to switch to my Osmo here for a brief moment, so I can open up my my Twitch chat, and I'll go back into the link you. Or wait, actually, here, I want to make this a bit easier. Don't give me post-traumatic Rick Astley disorder here, y'all, please. I'm just gonna copy the link address and text it to myself. All right, and then we'll switch back over to my desktop view in just a moment here. Bro, please, let's collab. Let's see, what is this? Okay, one of my students is collabing with a big artist. Let's check this out. And is getting bullied by him because the big artist says he wrote a song in F minor. Okay, first of all, if you're collaborating with someone, why are you arguing about keys anyways? Who cares about that? Not that it, I mean, okay, I mean, it's a little dishonest of me to say that, but like, it seems a little silly to get caught up in some detail like that. But what sounds more harmonious and resolved to you? 1, original F minor, supposedly, or 2, my student's version, C minor. Let's check it out. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, y'all. You won't be able to hear this unless I turn off, or wait, can you hear that? Hold on. Oh, hold on. Can you guys tell me if you can hear this? Oh, you can hear it. Okay. Interesting. So the original, I'm definitely hearing more F minor in the original, and then I'm definitely hearing more C minor-ish in your version. It's kind of strange though because of the harmonics. All right, let's keep reading here for a brief moment. Next 3 is me overlaying the stable sub instrument to make sure it's coherent because the first version is just the sub being all over the place. Subs resolving from H sharp to C. So interesting. I mean, and then this one is I'm not gonna lie, I actually am hearing, I don't know. The thing is that first clip for sure sounds more like it's an F minor to me. The second one definitely sounds more like it's in C minor, but the problem for me is that having heard that first version first, I'm hearing more F minor, and to me the C sounds, centering the track around the C sounds a little bit unnatural to my ears. But that's only, I think, because I heard the F minor version first. So, like, for me, my ears kind of locked into hearing this idea in that key. And I'm not going to lie, I also feel like that C, the sub in C, feels a little bit too high. But, yeah, I guess... most of my phone speakers all sounds identical. Clearly the solution is to remove the sub. Actually, though, this is very F minor to my ears. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how much that helps you, but yeah, I'm kind of hearing... let's listen to this fill again one more time. Like, it's kind of like I'm hearing like F Dorian. But yeah, the low end is quite muddy. Obviously, it's a little hard to tell. It's kind of moving around a lot, but generally speaking, I'm hearing F there. And then this is sounding more like, to me, this sounds more like a a fill section where, at some point maybe you're moving up to the C during the track. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully that helps a little bit. That's how I'm hearing it, at least. But yeah. It's just that the bass is not resolving to F for some reason. It might be certain harmonics in the sound design that's kind of like messing with your ears. You could totally be right about that. I'm hearing it more in F though than in C. Yeah, those articulations were good. I feel like on those little chords. Let's go through some more random presets here and just experiment a little bit. But yeah, hopefully that answered your question, Estian. I don't know. It can be a very subjective thing, surprisingly, discerning what key something is in. The hell? It's kind of a fun little riff. Let's try to throw that in there. Kind of an interesting little idea. Yeah, I totally get your, I totally get the frustration, Ession. But on the other hand, I wouldn't focus too much on, you know, if it's your student that's collaborating with this artist, I would try to make sure that the focus is more on, are they creating something that they're enjoying, right? It's good for you to want to, like, have your students back, but definitely want to make sure that the focus is on them having a good time, and enjoying the process, and because damn, dude, there can't be that many leaves that they need to get out there. What are they doing? I'm pretty tempted to just like step outside and see what the hell's going on out there. Never seen this machinery outside of my house. You guys please let me know if it's getting too loud, because I can mute my mic while that thing is out there. Pretty cool. All right. I think I'm gonna just save this as a sketch for the time being. I want to move on to something else. I'm not really seeing too much potential in whatever this sketch is at the moment. Random jam. And I think I'm gonna open up Superpower, because I haven't really worked on that track in a while, and I was opening it up this morning thinking that I might have some direction with it. We shall see. I also need to take a quick moment in about 10 minutes to post some social media stuff. To obviously redo the vocals. Let me see. I think this is literally a voice note recording, but oh, it is on Pro. Okay, it's sounding pretty harsh to my ears. I'm dancing left and right and faithfully playing these black and white keys. Where's that synth at? Truthfully. I should save this and reopen it in Serum 2, I think. Me, I'm pulling my strings like a I think maybe we have the hi-hats pop in.
Truthfully, when I see.
Wait, where are the hats coming from? Why am I not seeing? Oh, I see. I see now. Just kidding, I don't see. Oh, okay. Now I actually see. All right. That's a really nice house hi-hat. Let's get a reverb going on there, and then we can have that kind of rise up here.
Truthfully, when I see speaks to me, I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. They're playing me, writing me. Yeah, these choices might not right, they made for me. They sing for me, and playing me. I'm dancing left and right.
Oh wait, there's something I messed up there.
They made for me, they sing for me.
Okay, we need some kind of I think we do need a light rim shot or something. I think. Let's yeah, sure. Let's just use this for now.
They made for me, they sing for me, and playing me. I'm dancing left and right and faithfully playing these black and white keys.
Okay. I was just trying to get this intro back into the general sketch of the song. Let's see. Where is the breakdown? I think it's right here.
This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring the voice of my own. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring the voice of my own. This is my superpower.
All right. I think I was trying to experiment with this patch. Hold on, let's make sure that's being sidechained. Okay, I don't really like the sound of this kit at the moment. I'm not sure. Maybe we could try a snare instead. Definitely a bit quiet and not the style I think I'm looking for. Let's see, snare. Just a really short, tight snare. Let's just throw something in here and see. Okay. Velocity. Turn down. Okay. Probably gonna have to make the loop longer, because the phrasing of the melody won't really make much sense otherwise. Definitely don't like how that snare clap thing sounds either. So let's try something else. It's one thing I've been thinking about recently is that a lot of times samples that sound great on their own just don't make sense in your mix. And it's really unexpected sometimes what sounds actually feel like they work better in your mix than out of. Could help to have some more percussion, like hi-hat action, so maybe we can just throw in some kind of loop for the time being. I don't know what, but let's just search hat and see what we can find. No. No. Alternatively, we can just start adding our own sounds one by one and see if that does anything as well. I don't think hi-hat quite this open is the way to go, but let's see. Actually, hold on. Maybe we could use this as like a ride almost on each downbeat. Let's try that. Let's grab another serum here and look through some more patches and see if anything sparks any ideas. I think what I was enjoying most about taking this route was the fifths in that sample, or not sample, preset. Oh shit! Actually, sorry. 1 sec. I gotta go to social media. Ah, I'm late.
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me. Truthfully, what I see.
Sorry, I'll give me a second here.
I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me. Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me, riding me. Yeah, these choices might not rap. Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me, writing me. Yeah, these choices might not right. Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me, writing me. Yeah, these choices might not right. Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me, writing me. Yeah, these choices might not right.
I'm really sorry, y'all. Just give me a moment here. Just running into some marketing snafus.
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me, writing me. Yeah, these choices might not right.
Yeah, we're just trying to figure out some last minute changes on something we're posting today, related to the new single coming out. Only a few more days left. I'm really excited. Okay, so what were we doing? Okay, those hats are coming in at the wrong time. So let's get rid of those offbeat ones there. And then maybe we have them stop here.
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me, writing me. Yeah, these choices might not right.
We haven't made the post live quite yet. We're still trying to figure something out. A little bit of a last minute switch up on some marketing assets, but it's nothing particularly interesting.
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me, writing me. Yeah, these choices might not right. They ain't made for me. Sing for me, and playing me. I'm dancing left and right and faithfully playing these black and white keys. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring my toys of my own. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it.
Okay, so I think maybe we try to save the violins. don't feel like these claps are working in the context of this idea. Yo. What's up, Art Nerd? Sorry, two things. One, someone asked how you make the reverse reverbs. Oh, that's super simple. I think if you're talking about these, like the piano and stuff, all you do is you just grab a couple of notes, like, let's see, here from the piano roll. There's a bunch of different ways to do this, but basically you can just like say like, oh, I want to reverse this chord. So you can just bounce like that sound if it's MIDI, if it's already audio. All you need to do is add some reverb onto the actual sound, and then render it out, and then you'll have something that sounds like this. And then you can just reverse it. And then you'll end up with something like that. And it's a great way to create like a transition between sections. Helps kind of foreshadow or like gradually bring in the texture and the tone of the sound. And two, Eidolon noticed the lyrics in Superpower are similar to lyrics in the Serum Drums tracks. Oh, it's not being scrapped. No. The issue that I'm having right now is that a lot of my lyrics kind of are coming from similar points of inspiration, so I end up with tracks that often have like, at least right now, they have like overlapping lyrics. Which at first I was thinking like, man, that's gonna be annoying to kind of go back and change it all, and I will change a lot of them, but I thought it might be interesting too if there's like a lot of recurring like themes still between the tracks. Like a lot of them are about you know, the illusion of choice and identity and acceptance, and a little bit about like the philosophy on like mortality and that kind of stuff. So a lot of those themes are going to be in multiple tracks, I think.
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me.
I mean, originally I wasn't gonna have a rim shot here, but starting to think it could be nice to have that pop in with the vocals.
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me, writing me. All these choices might know what they made for me. Sing for me, and playing me. I'm dancing left and right and faithfully playing these black and white keys. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring it closer to my own.
Maybe the piano here is a little bit more simple.
This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring it closer to my own. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring it closer to my own.
Okay, hold on. These drums sound super goofy right now. Let's sidechain the ride.
This is my superpower.
I feel like there's slightly too much stuff going on.
This is my superpower.
Let's get rid of the piano here. Let's see.
This is my superpower. This is my superpower.
Okay, I think this is too many takes. I don't know exactly what I was doing here. Recording 4 takes is probably too much. Let's see which one of these should be the main one. Oh, okay, so that's... So we definitely don't want to use that stuff there. Obviously, that was a mistake. This is good. Okay, this take is better. Alright. Almost. Just a 1 note off there. I can probably pitch that for now. Whatever, it doesn't sound great, but that's a bit more accurate than the other take. This one sounds good too. Ah. Actually, those sound pretty decent. Okay. I don't know what to do about these drums. I'm just not sure what I'm picturing here. And those violins are coming in a bit early here. Hold on. So... let's see. Da da. Da da. Da. Dun da da dun da da. That's a bit better. Yeah, and we'll do the same thing with this other take. Oh, it's already good. Da 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 da. Oh, that bad take is still in there. Hold on. Sounds like somebody using a pickaxe to mine some iron ore in Skyrim. Like in you guys ever play that mission in Skyrim where Markarth. That's right, in Markarth, the Forsworn mission, where you get like falsely imprisoned in a mine, and then you have to become a. I mean, you can skip the mining thing, but I always enjoyed getting some extra gold ore while I was down there, anyways. That's kind of what that sounds like to me. Wolf King was literally talking about Minecraft. Yeah, I think maybe his comment inspired me to think about Skyrim. It does sound a bit like Minecraft too. Skyrim was one of those games though that I put way too many hours into. Alright, this sound is bugging me. Let's get rid of this transient. And some of that weird low end, too. Okay, now let's compare this patch to what was there before. I think it was this sound here. Probably get rid of the reverb. I was trying to think about whether there's a world in which I can create a more simplified version of this section where there's just like drums and what feels like just like one big wall of sound playing that melody with the bass. Let's duplicate or not. Hold on. Let's add 8 measures here. And we'll just grab these not so great sounding drums. I think there was a couple of patches I still wanted to scroll through to see if they fit. I think there are other presets still that I wanted to look through.
I can think about it. Bring the voice of my own. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring the voice of my own. This is my superpower.
Part of me almost thinks I think I want to double this section with the lead. I think I want this twice. And an octave lower.
This is my superpower.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, y'all. It's finally social media time. Give me a brief moment here to take care of this.
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me, writing me. Yeah, these choices might not right.
Yeah, save your work. Thank you.
Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me, writing me. Yeah, these choices might not right. They made for me, sing for me, and playing me. I'm dancing left and right and faithfully playing these black and white keys. Truthfully, what I see speaks to me. I'm pulling my strings like a symphony. You're playing me, writing me. Yeah, these choices might not right. They made for me, sing for me, and playing me. I'm dancing left and right and faithfully playing these black and white keys. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring the voice of my own. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it.
I think you could have the melody going on in the background there. Sorry, y'all. I'm like trying to be on standby for these posts while also streaming, and it's a little bit too much to wrap my brain around at the moment.
This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it.
I was thinking like there's a possibility for like a high pitched reverb, washed out vocal thing in the background.
I can think about it. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring the voice of my own. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones.
Check 1 2. All right. Yeah, that's good. I don't know why that's like my default noise I make whenever I put on vintage verb. Wow. All right, let's get serious.
This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring the voice of my own. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring the voice of my own.
Your friend can throat sing? That's pretty cool. It's a rare talent. I feel like I don't really know what the actual technique for throat singing is, but to me it sounds pretty close to what I was doing. Maybe I should add some random throat singing in the track. Wait, it doesn't use your vocal cords? What's up, Cindy? You have a question for me? We decided to make some memes. Oh. Oh, wait, this is what I saw earlier. Okay. Hey. All right, I don't have Twitch open on my my desktop right now, but I appreciate the memeage. Man, I'll never get over those I'll never get over those old press shots of me with makeup on. Okay, I'll stop.
Black and white keys. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring it through. This is my
Okay, let's record this thing.
This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring it towards you, my own. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring it towards you, my own. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring it towards you, my own. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring it towards you, my own. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring it towards you, my own.
All right. Should be able to hear me through my mic normally again here. I'm hoping. Let's see.
Black and white keys. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring it towards you, my own.
So I was trying to get like at least one good take of that little vocal slide or whatever. It's just hard to make that jump.
This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think.
And then we can just use a tuner to get it to work better.
In my bones. I can think about it. Bring it towards you, my own. This is my superpower.
Oh man, there's a lot of clicking going on. I hope you guys aren't hearing that too. The smirk. Listen, I think if I had the option to like erase something specific from the history of the Haywyre project, it wouldn't even be any of the songs I've released, I don't think. I think top 3 choices would probably be that press shoot. I'll never forget that day. It was just, I felt very out of place there.
This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring it towards you, my own.
Okay, that's better. That's better. Honestly, those pics, as said, you took your music seriously. I appreciate it. I mean, that's a nice way of looking at it. I think they just you're right. I mean, that's the kind of like the point of press shoots in general, I think, is to show your character. But yeah, I mean, you don't put that kind of time and money and effort into something unless you really care about it. But it just didn't feel like it was it represented me as an artist, if that makes sense. The smirk is iconic. Shit. I gotta change the topic. The less people talk about this, the better. Okay.
This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring the poison around. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring the poison around. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring the poison around. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring the poison around. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring the poison around. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can think about it. Bring the poison around.
Okay, I gotta keep developing this, because I do think that doubling the length of this section makes a lot of sense in my mind. So let's go like this. Yeah, I think that feels a bit more natural-ish. I swear there's some kind of sound that I was messing around with, some kind of preset that was just the other day that I for some reason I was hearing it working really well here. I don't know what it was anymore, though. I can't remember. I don't think it was this, but this is obviously a contender for something that could work too. All right. Let's go to different preset pack here and just keep browsing. Oh, we're getting Persian in here? Something like that. I don't really know.
Right in me. All these choices might know what they made for me. Sing for me. And playing me. I'm dancing left and right and faithfully. Playing these black and white keys. This is my superpower. body. Bring the voice of my own. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can fake your body. Bring the voice of my own.
It's such a cool sound, but I don't know. It could potentially work in that build section.
This is my super.
That's kind of sick. All right, we're writing metal now, apparently. Hold on. I'm getting a little distracted. That could be a cool lead sound. But I'm not really looking for lead sounds right now. Save your work? Oh, I did. Not too long ago. All good. All right, I gotta post something again.
I can fake your body. Bring the voice of my own. This is my superpower. I can feel it in my bones. I can fake your body. Bring the voice of my own. This is my superpower.
I don't know, y'all. I can't remember. Can't remember what that sound was.
This is my superpower.
I mean, I guess maybe I don't need to keep looking through presets. I do still have this sound that I made that I think I can tweak and make work somehow, but
This is
something like that. And that's basically what I had before. I don't know. Something about this patch kind of inspired me to take a slightly different direction. I also think, now that I'm kind of playing around with this, let's copy these takes over here. Let's go like this. Offbeat claps here would be nice. I think I had some in here already, but I wasn't really enjoying those too much. Oh, that's a snare. Let's get rid of that. I don't think that was sounding very good. Those, I don't know, those aren't really the style of clap I think I'm looking for in the long run. We can keep them here for now. Okay, this is not sounding particularly good. I think there's just a lot of muddiness in the lower mids. There's probably some stereo information, excessive stereo info there. Let's see, Pro MB. I think we might need a note-based high pass. Let's get a maybe we can just do this with an EQ. So starting like here, we want the low end to kind of be gone. So we'll want this to bring that parameter down. So go like that. Oh, I thought it would do a separate. Interesting. I thought that it would only affect the I thought it would do each note individually. That's not really how I was picturing it. The only other way I can think of how to do this is, let's take all these effects. We'll group them, and we'll just cut and paste this here. And then we'll duplicate this serum, and we'll change the key tracking. Yeah, like right there. Okay, we'll take this one. Now let's see how this sounds. Yo. Ession, what's going on? You got another question for me. You're redeeming all your points on questions today, I see. We might need to do a quick sidetrack with that metal sound real quick. Okay, it sounds pretty terrible right now. Let's just save this, and we'll open up another project file and mess around with some metal. There's some misinformation spreading. Is this true? I never made a collab with Breakin'. It's a psyop from... How are you guys coming up with these memes, man? Y'all are crazy. Yes. Yes, you have exposed me. Although, maybe I just want you to think that you've exposed me in order to make it sound more like a joke. But in reality, you have actually exposed me and my secret psyop. Or maybe I'm just saying that because it sounds funny. Who knows? We'll never know. All right, where's that crazy guitar patch? Let's find that. I mean, okay, here we go. Oh, we could do some kind of like res type thing. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do. Let's get the dummy set up. Here comes the hold on, maybe we can get some kind of synth for me to play the guitar over. That would be kind of cool. And then let's get maybe a hi-hat, like a quick Oliver hi-hat loop. I don't really know where this is going, but I was listening to some Veil of Maya the other day, so like I feel like that's why. Yeah, let's try this one. Okay, we need like a big snare. Also, let's make these a little bit shorter. We'll just loop only that first section of those hi-hats, and let's get a... I don't know, we just need a slapper. A snare slapper. Go the one-shots here. Let's see. There's a chance that there's a snare from my old sample pack that could work here. That's pretty aggressive. Let's try that. I can already hear the screaming. I don't know how to do that. Although that other, there's that other preset in here that could be really cool too. What would this sound like a lot slower? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just noodling around. Some white lie shit. It's such a fun preset. Let's mess around with some of these macros. Be cool if there was like a reverb that activated on those higher notes. Let's get that going. So we'll have it off down here. Maybe we can have that turned down, this like bit of low end as well. Yeah, let's try that. Let's speed this back up a little bit. That's pretty fun. Oh, let's keep grooving for a little bit. Why not? I mean, this is not really going anywhere at the moment, but... It's a lot of fun. I actually kind of like that riff. I'm just going full metal, I guess, right now. Yo, thank you for the sub. Morph. Gentwire. Oh, man. I don't know what to do with any of this stuff, though. I did like that 190 BPM thing. Yo, Chairbor, what's going on? You got a question for me? I'm going to record this riff real quick, and then I'll read your question. Some cool ideas in there. Let's see. What was your question, Cherbor? I'm trying to scroll back up. The ask a question feature is nice. Nice. I'm glad you think so. No, don't have a question. Somebody else can ask. All right. Who's taking over here? I had a question, but I can't redeem it. They wanted to flex their points. True. You really thought about making an unplugged version of your releases? Yeah, 100%. Actually, the twofold part 1 and 2 10-year celebration vinyls that I'm doing next year. I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna create a VIP like jazz version of Doppelganger. It's gonna be rad. I started it on stream. I don't know if that counts as unplugged, but I feel like it's kind of like an acoustic version. It's not going to be all acoustic sounds. Obviously, it's more like sound libraries, like keyscapes and that kind of stuff. But it'll be. I thought it'd be cool if I just arranged for it to be like I could record one layer at a time. Where maybe I'll start with just I'll have like maybe a simple drum loop. From beginning to end. That's kind of how the project started, I think. And then I'll just jam out the piano from beginning to end, and then I'll re-record the drums on on my keyboard from beginning to end, and I'll do the same thing with a trillion bass or something as well. But yeah, that should be a fun like unplugged version, quote unquote. But yeah, I just thought that like it might be a nice bonus for people to have a VIP download of one of those tracks. And I'm not gonna lie, I really love that chord progression from Doppelganger, and I think it's cool to hear it in less EDM oriented way. Can you drop the guitar serum preset in Discord? I can tell you the preset. I'm happy to do that. I feel like it would probably be bad for me to just be throwing presets that are for purchase into the Discord like that. It's probably not a good move. And it's super cheap credit in terms of credits on Splice. So I'm happy to... I'll throw that in Discord after the stream for sure. I just know that I wouldn't want someone sharing presets I made that are available for purchase for free in Discord, so I wouldn't want to do other sound designers dirty like that. People spend a lot of time on it, so I hope you understand. But anyways, y'all. So I think I have a few more social media things to do. I think I might try to call the stream here for today. I know it's kind of a weird one, jumping around a few different things. I don't feel like I was able to lock in on anything specific today. It's a little distracted, but I'm thinking this is kind of important for me to do. So I'm gonna try to shut down here and focus on getting these assets live. And then, yeah, and we'll get back into it. Maybe I'll start working on the Doppelganger VIP off stream. But yo, Ession, thank you for gifting that sub to Lotzi. It's very kind of you. Good stream nonetheless. I appreciate it. Maybe this will be a new thing we do regularly. It's just bust out some metal guitar. Yo. Is that another gifted sub? Thanks, Ession. I appreciate it. Privyet. Hey, isn't that thank you? I thought that's thank you in Russian. That's like 70 BPM. Okay, enough of the guitar for today. Thank you so much for gifting even more subs, Ession. Two more subs. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I don't deserve getting those subs after that terrible me not being able to chime in on the key of your track earlier, or your student's track rather. Damn, dude, thank you for gifting all those subs. And a stream hype train, yeah, seriously. I appreciate it. Also, just want to say, like, I Yeah, been having a really good time just being online regularly. I know it's kind of a mixed bag. We always get up to something random, but I appreciate seeing a lot of you regulars and not so regulars in the chat and in the stream. So really appreciate it. Ession, yo. Do you know Inception? Yeah, I definitely know Inception. Yeah, Ession, thank you for another gifted sub to Chairbor. So, yeah. Wait, how does Inception go again? I think there's what about that song Time? That one was a pretty Ession. All right, somebody's got to take your credit card away from you, my man. Lake Walker, welcome. You've just been gifted a sub. Done 7 is a cool number. I agree. Thank you. That's really kind of you. We got a new follower. Right, that's one of the Inception songs. Night Skater, what's up? Thank you for the follow. It's something like that. But I know there's wait, no. I just remembered the other. It's like it's something like that. I think it's actually A major. Love that score. I remember hearing that for the first time. I was like, how did he think of that chord combination? Anyways, okay. I got a little sidetracked there, so like I said, gonna call it quits here for today. Thank you guys again for hanging out. Thanks for the truck heist scene is nuts. Yeah, I still have to see Tenet. All these years later, I still haven't watched that. But all right, y'all, that's it for today. Thanks, Ession, for all the gifted subs. Thanks to the new follows, and yeah, I'll be back on Thursday for another stream, 1 p.m. CDT, and that's it. Peace out, y'all.
we know what we share.